Welcome to On the Spot. I'm your host, Josh Mopri, and today we're joined by Dani Emkes of the softball team. Dani, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So, Dani, you come from Bethany from Montevideo after spending the first 2 years at college at Ridgewater. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So, your transition from high school to community college, how does that go?
It wasn't too difficult actually because Wilmer was not very far from Montevideo, and honestly it was a smaller school, so it wasn't too difficult to make the transition from high school for it being a small school to college.
So then from Ridgewater to Bethany, how was that transition?
Well, I would say the biggest transition was the city. Obviously Wilmer and Montevideo are smaller towns, and Mankato is quite larger than that. I would say that was the most difficult thing for me. Otherwise, school-wise, it's pretty much the same.
So that kind of leads into my next question. So how has your college experience at Ridgewater helped you succeed here at Bethany, both on the softball field and in the classroom?
Just experience, I would say. Classes were a lot harder than obviously high school, but everything at Ridgewater was basically the same here, and yeah.
Okay. So you were one of the 2 seniors on the softball team. How have you been a leader on and off the field for this young team?
Well, hopefully by showing up to practice on time, getting in the weight room, trying to set a good example there so we can get stronger, and then just helping people, helping my teammates out, whether say nice hit, just trying to be positive and stuff like that.
So being a senior, do you start to appreciate things a little bit more knowing that you don't have as many opportunities as like an underclassman would that would have a few years left?
Very much so. It's sad that the real world's coming so fast, and now I have this big bill to pay back for school. So yes, very much appreciated.
So who has been your role model growing up?
I would say my dad.
Why is that?
He's just the athlete of the family. No offense to my mom. She's the support woman, but my dad definitely has the genes for athleticism, and he was always just pushing me to do better and stuff like that, so definitely my dad.
So sports science concluded that hitting a softball is the hardest thing to do in sports. Why is that the case?
Well, I would say because according to baseball, softball's closer and stuff like that, so, and they don't have that rise ball. Definitely the rise ball.
Yeah, see, baseball, it's only going to be going down. With softball, it can actually be going upward, too. That's crazy. So who are the biggest clowns on the softball team?
That is going to be a tough one to pick because I would say a lot of my teammates are clowns, but I'd have to go back to Florida with that one. I came in my hotel room, and 2 of my Audis are on the bed dancing, Megan Meyer and Angela Tim, so they're the innocent ones of the groups, too, so it was kind of shocking to see. I was kind of like, what are you doing?
Would you say you're one of the clowns of the team as well?
I have my moments.
So what is your fondest moment of your athletic career?
I would say the highlight of my career has been hitting my first home run, which was my sophomore year in college at Ridgewater.
Cool. What is your favorite position to play in softball?
I would have to stick with center field, the one I'm playing. Anywhere but the grass, we're in trouble.
What other hobbies are you interested in?
I like being outside. I like playing volleyball. Athletics is a big one for me. I like exercising. That would describe the major that I'm in, exercise science. But yeah, those are a few of them. Being on the farm too, growing up. So
you said you were an exercise science major. What would you like to do with that degree one day?
I'm planning right now on getting a certification for exercise physiology. So that'll be great. Working with cardiac rehab. And then maybe go back to grad school. We'll see here.
All right, so now we have our speed round. So I'm going to give you 2 options. You just give me one or the other, okay?
Okay.
All right, fall or spring?
Spring.
Bunting or hitting like for actual swing?
Hitting stingers.
Diving catch or throwing out a runner at home?
Diving catch.
Netflix or listen to music?
Netflix.
Formal or casual dress?
Casual.
Texting or calling?
Calling.
All right, final question. Are you a morning person or are you a night owl?
Night owl, for sure.
All right, thank you, Dani, and we'll see you next week.